Hello guys, welcome back to a new episode of Better Than Adventure, and in this episode we're going to be doing some building right here in this area. Let me go into photo mode real quick. In previous episodes I had talked about building, this pathway out over to here, which I really ought to be doing that, but I want to jump into this proper building that I want to build instead. I'll finish this walkway later. But I talked about putting maybe like a fishing shack or something here. And I've decided to not do that. I've changed my mind. I'm going to build a small fort here. Because looking at this spot and how there's like a river right here that runs through this area, it reminded me of a place in Florida, which is where I live, and it's called St. Augustine, and there's two forts in St. Augustine, and one of them is called Fort Matanzas, and it sits on a little area that guards the mouth of a river, and I've been inspired by that to build that fort, or sort of an approximation of it. In real life, the fort is actually kind of boring looking, so I may change up the design somewhat, but it's a very simple fort. It's basically just a giant square with a raised up back, which is, I guess, maybe just a giant sort of lookout tower. But I'm going to build that here. I like the idea of building a fort that guards the mouth of the river, and I feel like that it would just fit, slot in perfectly in this area instead of, like, building over here. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to have to do, I'd say, maybe not a significant amount of terraforming, but, I got to take out all these trees, and then I'm going to need to create some additional land, specifically over here. So I've got to fill in a bunch of this area and build it out to somewhere over in here, maybe. And I was also thinking we might be able to build a little boat or small ship sitting right here. Like it's sailed in, and I do like this little barrier island looking thing right here. So maybe I won't put the ship here, or maybe I'll open up this a little bit more, so it actually looks like the ship could sail in and out. But yeah, so that's what we're working with here. I'm gonna get started and chopping down these trees and whatnot, and I will be back when this is just more like a flat canvas, and we'll start building the fort out of cobblestone. Or various stone types, probably all of which will be stone instead of the other stones. But anyway, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and I have cleared off this area for the most part. I may get rid of that tree there in the corner, I don't know. But I have flattened it out, everything up until about this area. I think I'm going to leave it like this. I don't really need to build up this area over here. And what we're looking at with this cobblestone is a 17 by 17 square, if I squared this off. Which I think I'm going to do, since I am trying to... I'm not going to completely follow Fort Matanzas, like, 100% accurately, because if you look at the fort... It is a little boring looking, which, makes sense because it's a military installation. It doesn't need to look, it doesn't have, like, the fantasy vibe that you'd think, like, a fort or castle would have. It's quite plain, so I am going to maybe add some detail. Can't sleep quite yet. Let's watch the moon rise from under the ocean. But yeah, one of the main things is that, because the fort was made in Florida, Florida is famous for being a flat state. Very flat. Really? I still can't sleep? There we go. Florida's a very, very flat state, so the fort is built up on a solid platform of... it's not stone, if I remember correctly. It's some sort of... mixture of seashells, because that's all the Spanish had, because for anyone that doesn't know, Florida used to be a Spanish colony, or controlled by Spain in like the 1500s, up until I don't know, maybe the 1700s. I'm not even sure. I can't remember when control was there, when they lost control of it, or maybe we bought it from the Spanish. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I was in a history class. But anyway, if I remember correctly, though, the fort is made out of like some kind of seashell mixture. What is it? Maybe it's like coquina rock or something, because Florida also isn't really famous for having, you know, rocks. As far as I know, the majority of rock that comes into Florida comes from other states or maybe even other countries, because, you know, we don't have, we just don't have it. The water table in Florida is incredibly low. I could go outside in my yard and dig like 5 to 6 feet down where I am, and I'll just hit water. And yeah, it's just that easy. Some places you dig even, you know, more, you know, shallow. And I've even seen the water just seep up out of the ground in places. It's crazy. But anyway, so the fort is built up on a platform since it had cannons, you know, as a defense against ships. So they had to build it up in order to be able to, you know, have like an angle, I guess, on the ships. So I'm going to build this up a little bit, actually, and it's just going to be a solid platform that I will then build the rest of the structure on top of. So I will see you guys back in a minute with this giant solid cobble platform. Okay, guys, we're back with the freaking cobblestone platform here, and it is plain, very plain. Very, very plain. Although that is what the fort looks like in reality. It's elevated on a platform with you know, some walls, or more like half a wall, because they had cannons shooting over this, or with at a height, so they could shoot right over the walls. And then there was a small living quarters on the back of the fort, so you had cannons on this side, and this side, and then the building in the back, and then there was a little sentry post thing right on the corner of the fort. But it was all made out of coquina rock, so it all looked exactly the same. And if you've never seen coquina, man, how do I even describe it? It looks like a bunch of material, fine material, compacted into a rock form, sort of. That's the best I can describe it. It's very light in color. Google a photo of it, and you can really easily cut yourself on it. It's made out of a bunch of dead stuff from, like, I guess the sea. So, like, dead invertebrates or something like that. I don't know if it turned into, like, a deposit of, I don't know, maybe calciums or phosphates, some kind of, you know, bodily materials that solidified over time into a rock. So yeah, my problem here is that making it all out of cobblestone would be sort of keeping with the accuracy. You know, it'd be accurate, but that's also boring. So I don't think I'm gonna do that completely. Let me go get some stairs. I want to use some stairs, and I could use stone brick. I don't know. I'm gonna do this all with cobblestone, at least at first, and then come in later and maybe change up some of the detail, like maybe swap some of this out for stone or stone brick. But for now, it's all gonna be cobble. Except for where we're standing, I am going to swap some of this area out with wood, just to break up the monotony of it. And I did see some photos. Let me take a look at the photo. Let me hit my inventory here and take a look at this photo I looked at before. I saw a photo that sort of indicated that it may have been wood on the top. They put a wood layer down, I guess, so they didn't have to walk around on top of the coquina, and it might have helped them roll the cannons around. Not that they really needed to. The fort is incredibly small. It was only manned by like 6 people. So very, very, very small fort. Very small amount of people there. Here's a photo. I don't know, yeah. I'm seeing a few photos where this is wood, and so I'm going to run with that, basically, because it will just look better. But first, I really need to work out how I want the sides here. And it's like I could go with, you know, just that. Or I could do something like this to break it up, which I might do. Not really sure. I don't know if I want to try to build like a fake cannon type thing. Oh, wait, yeah. I think I might do something like that. That's what I'm thinking about going with here. And then over here, where there was the little lookout point, very small. It was like a small cylinder that was slapped onto the side of the fort, just barely big enough for like a single man to stand in it, and there was little holes that you were able to look through to see approaching boats. I don't know how I want to do this exactly either, because maybe something like that. And maybe we'll get a little bit more support under there. Let me just make a way up here real quick. Now, it was entirely enclosed in the photos, although that's going to look just, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to like the look of that. But yeah, it was essentially something like this. You could walk into it, and then there's a window on either side. And I'm going to make it look something like this, which is not really accurate, but it was shaped like a circle, and, you know, Minecraft doesn't like circles, so this will just have to be how it goes here, because I don't really have any other choice. And let's maybe add in this to simulate, you know, the wall. Oh. Here, okay. Get some slabs going, and maybe like right to here, and then the rest of the back of the fort is going to be used for the living quarters, which I'm going to try to recreate the living quarters as closely as possible, which they were very sparse, you know, Spartan, which makes sense because it's, you know, the military, and it shouldn't be too hard to do that. Let me put this down like that. And then these blocks. And then along this side. And, oh, okay. Had it like that. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Slabs going down. And I wish I'd remembered to put the wood here instead of adding the cobble layer. That's kind of annoying. But whatever. It won't take that long to dig back up. Let's try to... Whoops. Actually, now that I'm down here, I think I'll add that like that. Maybe that like that? Yeah. Yeah, that works. Maybe like that. Maybe not. Maybe I like that a little additional detail. If you can call it additional detail. Maybe I can do something like this. Sure, why not? I wish you could turn stairs sideways, like in here. You know, the flat parts like that with the, you know, this little gap vertical like that. But you can't, unfortunately. Which stinks. But anyway, okay, so let's try to add this roof thing here real quick. I don't really know what I want to do. But there was like a little lip. Well, not really a little lip. I don't know what I'm saying here. Like, I can't properly recreate it because, like I said, it was a cylinder. But maybe I will do something like that. Not like that, though. Wait, why couldn't I? Why did that not click on the side here? What the? Click onto the side. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, that's a solid block. Okay. I don't know. It's fine. Anyway, I'm going to... Because I'm tired of looking at the cobble, I'm going to dig all this out and replace it with wood real quick. So I'll be right back. Hello guys, I'm back, and I had a realization, a sudden realization, if you will, as I was putting the floor in here. And that is that I've built this oriented in the wrong direction. This side needs to be facing this way. You know, the ocean. Well, you know, what it's supposed to be defending against. So I'm actually going to have to tear part of this apart. It's really just moving this wall here and a little bit of this one, and then moving some of this wood to this side. And that'll mostly be it. I am going to leave the lookout here on this corner, although in the actual Fort Matanzas, that would have been on the right side. But, you know, there's no water over here, really. You know, this is the ocean. And, you know, there's a waterway that goes that way and this way. So I figure I'll just leave it on this side. It's okay. It doesn't need to be, like, 100% accurate recreation of the fort. So, yeah, I just cut in to, you know, show you what I've done and that this is all going to change, basically, to a degree. So... yeah, look forward to that here in a second when I come back, and we'll start building the, what might you call it, just the living quarters, yes. So I'll be right back with that stuff. Okay, guys, back again. I reoriented everything, and I'm going to add in, well, now that I can't access our little step there, I've got to add in... the ladder, as far as I can tell, the fort had a ladder on this side of the fort in order to climb in and out. There was no, like, you know, what would you call it? You know, it wasn't like a castle. It didn't have is it a proctolus or whatever? You know, the little spike gate or whatever, or no giant wood door that they could bar. It was just literally a ladder that they could, like, pull back up into the fort. On the raised mound, because I've been doing a little research in between cuts to make sure that, like, I build this properly, and I did find out one interesting thing, which is that the base of the fort was not all coquina rock. It was actually a giant mud mound surrounded by coquina rock. So you know, like right under in the center of the fort, it was mud with a layer of, like, some rock and then the wood on top of it, and it's like, crap. You know, I could have left that, or I could have filled that with dirt, I guess. But, you know, we have infinite cobble because of our cobble generator, so it's fine. Although that would have been more accurate to reality, but I don't care. I don't care about that, you know, enough to, you know, change that. It's fine. You know, we're never going to be able to see in there anyway. But now comes the time to sleep, but also to build the living quarters, which were incredibly cramped. And I got some beds. I ran back over to my house to get some beds, so I've got like 5 beds to be able to shove in there. And I'm going to go grab a few extra doodads. But this is definitely going to be a very, very cramped space, because it was a cramped space in reality. I mean, you know, if you look at the photos on the internet, it was essentially like... just a bunch of beds placed together in the corner with literally like a single, you know, 1-person wide walking space in front of the beds, and then some personal storage, it looked like, across from the beds, like literally like right here, and then the wall, and then a table here, and then like a furnace, or not a furnace, a fireplace built into the wall on this end, and that was it. That was it. It was very Spartan. This is gonna end up having a little bit of extra room, which I'm gonna fill out with some stuff. But my real problem is that the way this fort building was built, that there was a you climb up the ladder from the outside, and you would be able to walk around up here, and then the building would be right here. But the building was 2 stories, technically 3 if you want to count the ladder that, the interior ladder that allowed roof access. But the oh, what did I just hit? I think I hit F, which changes my render distance. Extreme. Okay. There was a door over here to allow you to go into like the regular, maybe like the private quarters, the regular enlisted man, and then there was a small stairwell that went up to the 2nd floor where I guess the captain or whoever was in charge of the fort, whatever rank they were, had access to. So I want to have space for the ladder, and I might have to build out the back of this by maybe a couple more blocks just to have space, because I want to have like a, if I can, like a fully functioning wood, well, excuse me, not wood ladder. Oh, it was wooden stairs. It was like proper wooden stairs. So I want to do that, and maybe I can rig up a handrail with fencing, although it might look really bad. We'll have to see. Let's maybe build like a tiny bit of fence. Okay. Let's start with that. And it was literally like you climb over, and then you could walk like right up the stairwell here. But I am gonna have to sort of sketch out a rough structure here. So let's actually place that first, because I need to be able to place the door, space for the door, which was somewhere like here maybe. You know, as accurately as I can, recreate in Minecraft anyway. And then you have the wall here, and then, yeah, this is going to be cramped. But, yep, I'm going to have it cramped. It's going to be cramped, because that's how it was in reality. And then right in the center here, this was 17 wide, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so right here, there was a single window that they had to look out the back of the fort. Same on the 2nd floor for, like, the captain or whatever. And I think there was a window. Let me look at the photo. Was there a window in the front? I think there was a window in the front, like a really tiny, just a poke hole. Yeah. Okay. There was two little poke hole windows on the bottom. And there was like one right here. And then one over here that was underneath the stairwell. So let me get a stack of cobble. And we will do something like this. And how high up do I want this to go? Do I want the roof to be... do I want it to be 3 high in here or 4 high? I don't know if it's going to be 4 high. I would need... like this, maybe. Well, in reality, there was like a little platform right here. And let me get a crafting table, so I don't have to run all the way back to my little cave that's right over there, just because I'm that lazy. So let's say maybe... oh, no, not like that. There's something like this, and it extended out just a little bit. and it had some feet. Why can't I place that right? It was like that, and yep, the window was... Oh, I guess I can make these of blocks. Okay. Something like that. And the captain or sergeant or whatever would be able to walk out and look over the ocean. And he also had a little window on either side of this door, but I'm not going to try to add those right now. So it looks something like that for the window placement. Can I get... I don't think I can do like a really... Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Because that's not what it really looks like in reality. Unfortunately, you can't, you know, in Minecraft, you can't build... That doesn't even connect either. You can't build like a railing off the side of the stairs, you know, like it is in reality, where the railing would just be attached to the stairs and it wouldn't have to run all the way to the ground. I think I'm going to leave this open without the railing here. It's just going to be open because I don't really like it. Maybe something like that so it looks supported. But anyway, okay, so let's build this. Really quick. Oh, ran out of cobble. Okay, that is constructed. Let's go get the beds. Get the beds. There's 4 beds. I want what else can I make? Let's dump off a little bit of this cobble. And we will put the beds right here. Actually, I need to leave a little bit of space. Well, I should leave a little bit of space here. Because something else that was in the fort was there was the magazine for all of the powder or the gunpowder and stuff for the cannons, and it ran vertically on this end from the little ground floor here up into the second floor where, let's just say, like the captain's quarters was, and he alone had access to it. I couldn't find any photos of what it actually looked like, but I found some sort of an interior schematic that was just sort of like a, I don't know, a tube, I guess. And it looked like you could look down into it or something. I'm not 100% sure how it worked exactly. But, I didn't want to have a bed under the window. It's okay. I'm not really going to do anything with this area. Okay. I'm going to put a small door up there, and I'm going to put a couple TNT in here just to make it, you know, look like there's, you know, gunpowder or whatever in there. So, okay, there's the beds. Let's finish walling this up. And then there was a table that was here. How do I want to do this? I don't have a lot of space. Let me see if I can. Maybe, nope. Not like that. I want to place you like that. And maybe we'll have... Not like that. Can I not place you properly? There we go. I don't know if I needed to actually hop down like that, but I have. Oh, actually, maybe I could... Hold on, let me change this. Maybe I could have it... Those are the seats. That's like the table. Oh, wait, do we have wood pressure plates in this? We do. Can I set that on a fence post? Okay, cool. We have the table. Let's make it a double wide one, because it has to be able to fit all of the men. This is not the orientation that the table was, but, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a booth. It is a booth. Can I sleep? There we go. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Okay, and then I'm going to put, like, a couple chests here, and maybe this crafting table as well, just to fill things out. Actually, no, I'm going to put 4 chests there, because there was 4 men. They each get their own chests. Can I set this up to be separate? I don't want it to join. Okay, so if I shift click it, it won't join, right? Yeah, it's not connected. Okay, cool. Okay, 4 chests for 4 men. And maybe we'll have... There was a heating stove that was right there in the photos I saw. Or, excuse me. It looked like it was a cooking stove that they could cook on it. And then there was a fireplace in this end of the room. And it was built into the wall. Also, one more thing to note. It would seem that the inside was slightly curved. There was a bit of a, I don't even know what you'd call it. But yeah, it was just a curved roof. It curved up, and so did the roof of the captain's quarters. So I want to try to simulate that just a little bit with some cobblestone and maybe these slabs. But we'll add those blocks. But let's build this fireplace really quick. It was built into the wall. It was just a single fireplace, but I'll make a little dual... Actually, I could put some... I guess maybe I could put some netherrack there and light it on fire, which is what I'm gonna do. Let's maybe like run that up here like this, and then we'll move this out. Oh dear, I'm stuck. I can't jump. Okay, so fireplace is done. Maybe we'll put the crafting table here under this window, because I think there was some stuff over here. It doesn't really matter at this point. But this interior is almost done. I don't know where my netherrack is. I'm going to run back to my base, get the netherrack, maybe get some other stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I started building the roof, and I forgot to come back in, but, you know, I just put some slabs here, and that's basically it. I got the netherrack. Let us place this down into here and light it. And if you know anything about Florida, that must have been baking those guys, whenever they had that on. Even in the winter, probably, because Florida does not have cold winters. Let me get a torch over here. I'm going to put one right there. Let's get a door as well. Gotta have a door. Fancy doors. Okay, well, that's not where that goes. Okay, door there. Guess we'll go ahead and add the captain door in. I'm falling into the second story, or the first floor. Okay. What we have to do now is add a little bit more on to the roof here, or so we can build the roof. Okay. Build. Chop. Then I can add these slabs here. And, well, actually, I just realized I can't curve the roof at all unless I want to up the height of this room. crap. Crap. Do I want to do that? I kind of do, just to try to keep this back part as high as it normally would have been. Where are my wood stairs? Okay, let's get these wood stairs and this and maybe that. I don't know. More wood. Okay, I'll need to move this back. All of it will have to move back one. Okay. This will move up one. And then that'll be like that. And then that like that. We'll cut that out. Oh, I want my door back. Okay. Let's remove these stairs. Okay, so that's been pushed up one more block. And let's see now. I can make this the ceiling in here. Oh, I need more ceiling. Okay, there we go. That might create some interesting lighting stuff, though. We'll see if we can fix that, maybe. Put that like that. If I fill this area in with slabs... Oh, I should have made more. I think that might fix that sort of brightness trying to come through. Okay. More slabs made. That's a full block. Okay. That's done. And then that was like that. And then the captain will have his fireplace here like this. Lit. Where's my... Okay, there's the flint and steel. And the captain had windows on either side of his door. Although they were tiny, tiny windows. I'm talking like that tiny. Except for maybe more like in that orientation. No, wait. Not like that. Like that. But you can't really see anything out of that, so I'm going to leave it a full block. Because I want to be able to see out of it, so... Oh, wait, what am I doing? Okay, so this will be the powder magazine. I'm not going to have... I'm going to fill this in, actually. I'm not going to have... You know, I'm not going to fill this up with TNT or anything. I don't want that to somehow explode. But I will... level this off, and I've got some TNT in a chest that I'm going to just set in here. So I will have a little door right here, which I will use, or yeah, which I will put in, and you'll be able to look in there and see the TNT. Okay, that is done. And then there's the window on that side of the door. And here's the door itself. Okay, what if I put like... Really? That doesn't connect? Why doesn't that connect to the wall? Really? I didn't realize that these didn't connect to stone. Should I have something like this? Oh, man, if it connected to the wall, I might keep that, but since it doesn't, I think that looks stupid. Okay, let's sleep real quick. Oh man, this video is taking longer than I wanted it to, but it's going to be great. I don't care how long it is. I'm very proud of this build. Oh wait, I left stuff in a chest in here, didn't I? Got some TNT and some extra stuff for the captain's quarters. A music disc. And I've got some other things. Actually, let me leave this stuff here. I'm gonna use that basalt for something, which you guys will see in a little bit. Oh wait, gotta get that last bed. A bed for the captain. Okay, so we'll say the captain sleeps... Well, he'd probably want to sleep by the fire, actually. Close to the fire. So the captain's gonna get... I'm sorry if you can hear that very loud vehicle outside. I hope my mic isn't picking that up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there was a window here. I'm running out of cobble. Gonna have to go grab more of that. And how did I have this? How did I have the downstairs fireplace? I already forgot. Okay, yeah, it was just three things like that. There we go. And the stairs were like that. I think I'll do the same thing as before. I had maybe like a furnace here, but this will be a little different. Let's say captain slept here like this. Maybe had like a little table. Well, I don't know. Let's put the bed over here. So he slept like that. And then I think I'll move this door here. Powder magazine is there. And he had chests. A chest here. Double chest because he's the captain, so he gets more space. And then he's the captain, so he's also going to have the luxury of a jukebox right there. And then he gets a table right in front of the fire. He'll get an extra big table. You know, him and a guest. I need more planks. Boom, boom. Okay. So now all I have to do is get more cobble so I can finish the roof. Because I don't know if 36 is going to... I don't think 36 cobble is going to cut it. Let's get a bunch. Get some more wood. Okay. Okay. We're heading... we're almost there, guys. We're almost to the end. The captain can also have a crafting table. I'll put that there. One other important thing is that there was a ladder from, I believe it was the captain's quarters. Hold on, let me try to find a photo of it. And it led from the captain's quarters to the roof. Or what I assume was the captain's quarters. No, I'm not going to be able to find it, am I? I can't find it. Yay. Come on, where is it? Yeah, okay, it did look like it was like in the center of the captain's quarters, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going to put it right here in front of the door. Well, no, you know what? I can just put it in front of the door. I'll just move the jukebox over one. Go under the window. And the oak ladder can go up to the ceiling. Oh, hold on. I need to get the curve put in here on that side as well. And let's put some TNT in here. Okay. And I think I'll put an iron door there. I'm going to leave it open for now because I don't have any iron over here and I just don't want to run back. But I think I'll put an iron door there for the future. And we're going to put the roof on here with more. Let's get some more slabs, just a little bit more. So we're going to give it the same roof, or about the same roof as the downstairs had. Not quite the same. Oh! Okay. It's cool. I've got my leather boots. I got some fall protection. Man, you should see the heights that you can fall from with full leather on. It's pretty good. You can fall quite a ways if you have a full leather suit on. Okay. And this layer. Like this. Fill that in. Oh. And then right here. Oh, we're so close, guys. Okay, now for the finishing touches. I don't even know what this would be called for like castles or other fortifications, but having a little thing on the oh. No, I definitely want a solid block in the corner. Okay, I'll have to rework the sides. Have to rework the sides. And I guess I'll just make another crafting table and drop it here. Okay, like that. Let's do something like this, maybe. Boom, boom. Oh, where's the ladder? I think it's something like here. Nope, I was wrong. It's right here. There we go. Oh, I messed that up. Okay. We need that ladder going right there. And wait. Oh, I thought I could just walk up and climb up that. Okay, we can't. Let's make a few more sticks. One more piece of ladder. There we go. There we go. And am I done? I'm basically done, guys. Let's light this up a little bit. So yeah, this is all. Wait, no. Okay, there's one more thing I've got to make here. And that is the cannons. Can't have a fort without cannons. And I'm going to try to... I don't know. I'm going to try to play this by ear or something. I've never really built a Minecraft cannon, but I sort of came up with an idea in my head. The cannons were usually dark in color. So, basalt. And then I was going to do something like this and that. Oh god, that looks weird. I might be able to replace this with black wood. Black wood, maybe. Oh yeah, that looks weird. It'd be better if that was like a piece of cobbled basalt. Oh, I don't have any on me. I'll just use what I have. I'll rework it in the next episode. But it was going to be something that looked like this, and then there's going to be a lever on the top here. Nope, I want this in a different orientation, like that. And I was going to... Let's go to sleep here real quick. Man, this video is so long. Where is my wood? I'm just gonna make a bunch of trapdoors, even though I don't need this many. I'm just gonna put this on the end of the cannon. Like it's, yeah, gonna fire. Although I think I want this extending out from the wall a little bit more. 1 block more. Okay. That looks kind of dorky, but you know, whatever. It's Minecraft. Use your imagination. Okay, so let's have like 3 cannons facing in that direction. So 1 here. And then 1 here. And, where's my levers? Okay. Nope. And then, let's see, block. Step. I definitely want to rework these. This was just something, yeah, like I said, this is something I sort of just tried to think up when I walked over to my base in between cuts. Real quick on the fly. Oh, I forgot these go out 1 more block. Okay. There's a cannon. There's a cannon. And I think I need at least 1 pointing in the north. To the north. I think I'll have that one right here. Because they did have room enough to have cannons pointing out on every single... Not every single direction. Not on the roof, but... Okay, that like that. That like that. Boom, boom. And lever. Cool. Okay. So this is the fort, guys. Thank you all for watching. Let's actually, I got this, no wait, I have the music disc. Since it's a special occasion, I was gonna put a music disc in the, yeah, what better Minecraft song than dog? So here we go, guys. This is the work we've done today. Let's look at it in photo mode. It looks a bit plain with all of the cobble, but I don't care, because this is how it looked in reality. One finishing touch I need to do is put a flag on top of the fort, but I don't know how to make flags in Better Than Adventure. I have to go Google that, or look at the Discord or whatever. But this is the fort, and it's basically done. You know, in the back, that is literally what the back looks like in real life. 2 windows and nothing else there. Anyway, though, thank you for watching. I love you all. Goodbye. Where's my pause button?